What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and welcome back to more Hitman. I know it's been quite a while. I missed the last elusive target, and of course, so many things going on, and I do apologize for that, but we are going to be doing this one. So this is elusive target, I guess, number 21, called the Surgeon. So we're going to go ahead and start up here. Again, I apologize for not being able to be there for the last one, but lots of things going on, and I am the only one on this channel, so just trying to make sure that I do things in a good manner to stay updated with the stuff that I put out and everything. But again, if you guys, you know, if there's anything you guys want to say, if you have any questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for you guys' feedback on how I can make everything better off for everybody. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. And of course, this is elusive target, the Surgeons.
Good evening, 47. Your targets are Dr. Pavel Friedel and Dr. Akane Akanawa, brilliant and unethical transplant surgeons. Both were involved in performing an operation on a billionaire's son. However, the organ had been sourced illicitly in Central Africa, and the patient died of hemorrhagic fever shortly after. We have located the targets at Gamma in Hokkaido, where they are key members of staff and will enjoy a great deal of freedom of movement and protection within the facility itself. The client offers a substantial bonus if the targets are eliminated in a manner appropriate to the death of their patient. As you know, the Gamma facility has worked with infectious diseases, so you should be able to find something useful on site. And I know you appreciate poetic justice. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Alright, so with going inside, let's go ahead and start our planning. We're going to go in not as a VIP patient. We're going to go in undercover in the operating room, because that's where they're going to be. Let's see what else. Let's bring in our silver baller. I don't think there's really anything else we need. So without further ado, ladies and gents, it's going to be a short video, but we're going to get right in there. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and it's go time.
Good afternoon, 47. I have an update. The Gamma facility has continued their research into the variant 2 Banner-Coleman hemorrhagic virus. It may have several samples in storage. I've been unable to ascertain the location of the samples, so you will need to locate them yourself if you wish to honor the client's special request. Good hunting, 47, as always. This looks promising, 47. Those samples should be exactly what you need.
Alright, so this can go one of two ways. Either we can do this really quick, or it takes a little bit longer of a time, but you do have to kind of wait and find out what's going to happen. So there's our guy, which means that we can do this right now.
Get the hell up, or I'll...
After our long monogamous relationship.
Target eliminated.
As long as you see this male guy, then you're good to go. But if you do not see the male guy out here in the yard, then you want to wait. But since he is right there, you're good to go.
Hey, watch it. You could hurt yourself.
So what we're going to do is we're going to distract him a little bit. He's going to actually come out here. Don't really need to, since he just finished his conversation. Make sure you stay away, of course, from the camera.
What's up with us sneaking around?
So we gotta wait till he turns around. Doesn't always go according to plan.
Target down. The money has
And
been
that is
wired
it.
to your account.
So again, this could go two different ways. If that guy would not have come out there at that specific time, then we would have to wait to kill the doctor, and we would to kill the female doctor. But since she did come out at the, or he did come out at the right time, we're okay. But that will not happen every time. So the best way that I could explain it is, once you go back up after getting the two samples, make sure you look through the window. If you see the doctor come through the outside, then go ahead and start your process. If you do not see him, go ahead and head towards the doctor at that exact moment and see if he comes out at that point. If he doesn't come out, if he stays inside and he's doing drinks, you're going to need to restart, because then that means the doctor will not go outside and he's going to wait inside for about a good 5-10 minutes. However, if he does come out at that point a little bit later, then when he does come out, you can take him out the same way. The doctor then will move into this other area, but this area is not guarded, so you can easily get to her. It's in that hallway where we went in to shoot through the window to actually take out the camera. She'll go to the corner of that hallway, she'll wait there, and then she'll move into this room. No one else is in there, and then you can take her out. So I wish I would have showed you that way, because that way actually happened more than this way. This one is obviously a little bit faster, but the other way, it's still it's pretty much foolproof as long as you sneak around and no one actually sees you, which they shouldn't. But there you go. So this took me a little bit of time, probably about maybe 30-40 minutes, and there were a few times where I almost bit and I almost started, but remember that once you start one kill, you have to keep going. There's no way to stop, to restart, whatever. That's what I love about it, is once you do one thing, I mean, that's it. You have everything else is pretty much first time go. It has to be. That's the only way the missions will be complete. And I like that type of challenge. This was a fun, short, elusive target, but it definitely challenged me in a lot of ways. It made me realize that sometimes I need to sit back and actually watch the events that happen before I actually do anything. If you sit around for a little while, you wait to see where certain enemies go at certain times, then you can kind of maneuver and do different things differently to help you figure out the best route and the best course of action. Always come up with 2 plans when you're doing these things. Never just assume that because you think it's going to work once, that it's going to work again. So when I go through there and I try to figure this stuff out, I look at it and I see, okay, what's going to be the objectives in my way? And clearly, we couldn't escape because of the camera. So what I did first was, when I went through this and I went around and I did the motions as if I got them in their separate areas and didn't do anything to them, but knew that I would have done it right there, then moved on, then you can clearly see what options or what obstacles are going to be in your way for the next section. So if you do that, you're going to get better at stealth. You're going to get better at games in general, because you're going to know, you're going to be able to anticipate things better because you've actually studied the environment. The thing with stealth is every single time you do it, it's always going to be different. But the more that you get your hands on it and the more that you play around with it, the better you're eventually going to end up being, because you're going to expect certain things and you're going to know, okay, well, obviously I know that this guy's going to do this now because I know his patterns and I know what he does and I know how he acts now. So keep that in mind when you're doing these missions and stuff like that. Don't just go and do it. Just because you see me do it like this, don't just go and do it. Make sure you look at it, you study it a little bit, and see what you can come up with, but also see exactly what they're going to be doing. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this elusive target, and of course, I will see you on the next one. Peace out, bitches.